All right, guys, it's Tuesday. It's about almost 1 o'clock, so I just want to go over some things that are happening in the market. Maybe even throw in a little bit of forex in there. I know you guys don't trade forex, but you should think about it. We'll talk about that in a second. All right, so I'm in Neo, right? Still in Neo. Went back down. It's all right. I still see this as like a little reaction to the market, and then we're still gonna go up. All right. I still have this target of 42. All right, 42 and 44. That's what I want to see for this week. All right, IBM. I actually had an alert out at the 61.8 Fibonacci, which was right about here, and my alert hit. And then, so my expectation now is that we're gonna head down towards 1359. Okay. That's what I want to see now. I'll move from, because we broke this channel, we retested channel 61.8 Fibonacci hit. This is a classic trade. Channel breaks, buy the pullback. All right, it's kind of like buying a dip, except that you're doing it the opposite way. All right, instead of buying a dip to go long, you're buying a dip to go short. And so in this case, we're looking for IBM to go down. All right, the first target is 135, but ultimately what I want to see is something like this down and then hit this bottom green trend line, which is really part of a larger structure. I'll zoom out a bit here. You see on this 1 2 3 4, we're looking for a fifth wave right here, okay, to hit that, and then you would be a big buyer. Okay, you'd be a big buyer to move on up. All right, next up, Apple. Apple's something similar. My target on Apple, short, as we were talking about yesterday, where I said I was going to go short, and look, it came down really hard. I wish I was in it, but I wasn't. I was looking for a target of 13961, and I do think we're going to get that. All right, so I want to see Apple come down a little bit lower and then right up towards 160, because we do have the iPhone 13 coming out, or it's out, and we're probably going to go into October with some bullish movement. Ashford Hospitality Trust, it broke this section right here that has been holding for some time. All this right here, as you can see, it's riding above, and so now I'm expecting to bounce up towards $27. It's currently about 15. Okay. Win, same thing. It's actually been holding right here. Very good sign. I do think that Win is a nice buy right now. All right, so we're gonna move from, you're gonna buy Win to 130. Space, we were talking about it yesterday, about it going down. This is exactly what is happening right now. It's actually going to retest this channel again. Okay, so I think that Space is approaching a buy. You can buy it now at 22, or you can wait towards 21. I mean, it's only like $1 difference, but I think you should buy Space with the 2-week expiration out. Okay, next up, FAS. All right, this is Direxion Financial Bull shares. As you can see that I was calling for a short hit. I actually think we still go, we're probably gonna do something like this actually, and then down. Okay, I think there's still movement to go up. All right, this is just a hit back. Here we are at support. Yeah, you can see this is support. Stock went down, hit the support, bounce back up. All right, so I'd buy FAS now from 121 to 131, and then I'd short it. Roku, I had an alert on this. It's beautiful. I've been calling for a move towards this blue line, which was a Fibonacci extension at 30566. It just barely missed it. 30674. Roku is a buy. Okay, buy 2, 3, 4 weeks out, at least 2 weeks out though. All right, Riot, this is a failed trade. I had this in a nice little flag right here, this channel, right? And then right here, as you can see, if you zoom in, it broke. All right, so what do we say about when stuff breaks like that? Well, I'll take that off. Once it breaks, it goes in to go further down, probably retest this right here. So that would bring us over here, which is about 24. And then we're gonna see it move back. All right, so whenever the channel breaks, it goes down, it heads back up, and we would throw a Fibonacci on there from there to probably about here. Okay, so that's what I want to see on that. And I want to see Riot go down a little bit, and when it goes back up towards 27, I'm going to be a seller of Riot. Riot has lost his channel, and now we'll continue to go further down. No bueno. Tesla. Oh, what a great time to buy. This little pullback is what I call a little bit of reprieve. Okay. Broke the channel, as we always talk about. You break the channel, you go up, you retest the channel. It's retesting right here. Okay. This is a buying opportunity. You would buy Tesla right now for a move up. Okay. To remove up to all-time highs, $900. Probably the first target would be 834 and then 900. And you can actually see this. I bet you if we throw a Fibonacci extension on there, you can see that. We would take this, throw a Fibonacci trend-based extension from here to here to here, and let's see what that gives us. 894. You see how that coincides perfectly? Look at that. Classic. You buy Tesla and your target is 823, 830, all right? 830 and the all-time high of 900. Tesla is a buy. Palantir. Yesterday we were calling it was going to break. It did, and I'm expecting it to continue to go further down. Now it broke the channel. So what we can see right now is, what do we say? You break a channel, repeat the same thing I'm saying. You break the channel, you retest the channel, and then you go back down. All right. So, whoops. So what we want to see right now is Palantir to move back up towards 26, and then we would add short down to 24, because now we have confirmation of this broken channel. All right. That's what we're looking at there. Nike. We were talking about this little part holding because we wanted to fill the gap, right? Look, it went down. It didn't even test this again. It went down. Nike is a sell. We might see a small buy here towards 150, and then we're gonna resell it again all the way down towards 116 and 103. Nike is in trouble. Starbucks, same thing. Move back up, and now here we are heading down. The target for Starbucks is 103.81. You can see it in the stochastics on a 4-hour. This is a sell. Starbucks is looking heavy. Gonna go back down. Look at this. This whole structure is now failed. Okay, this whole movement up is failed, and so now we're gonna eventually see movement down. EuroCAD. Well, first of all, let's talk about Cardano. Cardano, I was expecting it to go down to the 618 maybe, so 1.84. Maybe I have an alert at 1.91, and then after that we're gonna move on up. All right, just hold that on Cardano. It's gonna go back up. We might see 1.84. EuroCAD. All right, so if you guys don't do Forex, let me tell you really quickly about Forex, about the beauty of it. Number one, you don't have a day trade limit. You can buy and sell as much as you want. Number two, you get margin that is far greater than what you get with stocks. With stocks, you normally get a 4-to-1 margin. With Forex, you get 50-to-1. Okay, so you would be given 50 times the money that you put into to trade it with. All right. And then last but not least is that when you trade options and stocks, usually when you buy, especially with options, and you sell something, right, you have to wait for those funds to settle unless you have more than $25,000 in your account so that you can day trade. Okay, so you're waiting for those funds to settle. In Forex, it doesn't work like that. The moment you buy and sell, you have it available instantly. There is no waiting for funds to settle. It is there all the time. It's also open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. All right, Monday through Friday, anytime. So I highly recommend you check it out. Now, as far as looking at Forex, this is the EuroCAD. This is the Euro dollar against the Canadian dollar. All right, which I think they call the loonie. All right, so we have pretty defined channel, right? And here we have bottom, bottom, bottom. This is a resistance line because this is a previous support and has now become resistance. So we would expect a small pullback here, and then you would buy the euro up towards 1.50. All right, so the euro is going to be gaining strength soon. That means if you go to Europe, the dollar would be worth less, and especially the Canadian dollar would be worth less in comparison to the euro. This is what sets the price when you go to other countries and you're like, hey, how much is my dollar worth in comparison to theirs? Well, it's set right here through Forex, and this is how it's done. The more euros are purchased, the less the dollar value goes down, and therefore the euro is worth more than a dollar. All right, and that's where I'm gonna end the video for today. All right, so right now, your NIO long, Tesla long, all right, Riot short, Starbucks short, Palantir short, maybe a small pullback, Apple short, IBM short, rolling into October, then you'd be a buyer. Talk to you later.